What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Riding Dad channel video, or welcome if it is your first time. Either way, very glad to have you. Let's roll the intro. You already know why you're here.
Riding Dad YouTube channel, it's the Riding Dad YouTube channel, it's the Riding Dad YouTube channel, it's the Riding Dad.
All right, so welcome back. This is part 3. This is the last installment of the Bulletproof Primary. You guys saw video 1, Man of War Compensator. You guys saw video 2, Evolution Industries Clutch Pack. This is video 3 with the chain tensioner. Now, originally I was going to reuse the stock chain tensioner, but then I was like, well, there are better chain tensioners out there. I'm going Bulletproof Primary. So why not just go ahead and do it while I'm in there? It's only like 100-ish, give or take, a little over 100. It's not like it's going to be a $500 or $600 thing. I went with the Hayden. It is, I think, yeah, the M6 primary chain tensioner. It is for Big Twins 2007 to present Milwaukee 8s. So Milwaukee 8 specific. The reason I went with this one, specifically, there's a couple different chain tensioners out there. There's the automatic adjusting ones. There's the not automatic ones. For those of you who are unfamiliar, this one uses a spring. It's an auto adjusting. The stock is an auto adjusting. They make non-auto adjusting where you set it yourself and bolt stuff down. I believe Hayden makes one. I can't remember if Hayden makes one or not. I think Baker makes one. I can't remember 100% of the company's names, but there's a couple different people that make them. I've heard good and bad. I've not heard yet anything bad about the Hayden. That's actually, one guy said something that he doesn't like them. I asked him and he never responded. So haven't heard anything bad. I actually saw a video where Moonshine put one of their, at the time that was like a year old, they put their own in-house made tensioner in there. They were explaining the benefits of it and everything. They were doing it with a Man of War, I think, and a different clutch pack. So I called them up and I was like, hey, I'm thinking about ordering this from you guys. Let me tell you my setup that I'm going to be putting it in. What do you guys think? And the guy on the phone was like, yeah, we don't have that, but we do have something, but we don't recommend it for your setup. He said, especially with the Man of War, this obviously doesn't change too much because it's just a drop-in clutch pack. He said, especially with the Man of War, he recommended the Hayden M6. I ordered it directly from Moonshine. And I don't know if for whatever reason in my head, I think I didn't say Moonshine correctly. I said something else. So if I didn't, I apologize. It's Moonshine Harley in Tennessee. If I did, then I'm just crazy. This is my 3rd video in a series of 4 that I'm filming within a few hours this morning, and it's super early. So Hayden M6, I went ahead and, let me, I guess, tell you guys the benefits of it. According to Hayden, it's proper chain tension during acceleration and deceleration. Other benefits include finding neutral easier, smoother shifting, less bike vibration, less primary wear on your chain, bearings, and seals. Riding with an M6 installed, your transmission will click into gear instead of clunk. Reliable and virtually free maintenance, M6 delivers a noticeably smoother ride. I tell you what, I'm gonna notice some sort of change. I got literally everything is not stock anymore in my primary. There's definitely gonna be a noticeable feel, so unfortunately I won't be able to isolate whether or not I feel anything different from the Hayden, but I'm sure it's gonna be well done. The Hayden chain tensioner does have to be set up prior to installing it. It comes in pieces in the box. This is the down plate. I will say you do have to reuse the bolts from the stock. It doesn't come with new bolts, which is fine. This is the part that goes in there. There are 2 screws. It comes with a small, let me see if you guys can see this. There we go. Small, am I focused, I think? Small spring and a large spring. You put the small in the large. You put them both in the cutout for the springs in the plastic piece. There's a flat side and a kind of cutout side. The cutout side goes where you would, where it would make sense in this piece. The cutout matches. You fit it in between these 2 pieces, and then that's it. You do have to measure it. When you get it on the bike with it installed in the chain, you have to measure the distance between the bottom of this plastic piece and the top of the actual base that it's on. According to Hayden, it has to be about 3/8 inches, no more than 3/8 inches. If it's more than 3/8 inches, you have to use one or both of the included shims. There's 2 different shims. These basically go under there, and that cutout kind of fits right in there, and it sits under the spring and over this plate. I went ahead and pre-measured mine, and I'm all good. Mine measured right around the 3/8 little over, just over, right around the 3/8. According to Manowar, they recommend setting your spring tension at about a 1/2 inch if you have actual adjustable one. So it's right between 3/8 and 4/8, which for those of you math wizards like myself, 4/8 reduces to 1/2. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in. They recommend specifically if you have trouble sliding it in this way, it's easier to get it in there. I didn't really have any trouble. It's putting it in there is not as difficult as actually pushing it up. I found it did help to do this bolt first because this has a little bit more play there, but I was able to just push it up and get the bolt in there. Don't forget your thread locker and then torque it down to torque specs if you like torque specs. So pretty easy. All right, so now that we have pretty much everything and you've went ahead and measured on your own if you are installing this, I'm pretty excited. Make sure that everything looks good. We're gonna go ahead and reinstall or install the new gaskets. Like I told you in the first video, I do have a new tower gasket. So we'll go ahead and put that on the tower. Make sure that just press in. I did go ahead and clean all these surfaces ahead of time already. Brand new fancy gasket, OEM. I usually try to go OEM for gaskets because you never know. It's been sitting in a box forever. I've been paranoid that I'm going to drop it somewhere and bend the hell out of it, but I haven't. So now it's time to get the primary, fit it on, and put the bolts on. Call it a day here. We did it. We constructed a bulletproof primary. We got the Evolution Industries clutch pack, the Hayden N6 chain, We did it. We constructed a bulletproof primary. We got the Evolution Industries clutch pack, the Hayden N6. Why can I not say that? The Hayden M6 chain tensioner and the Manowar, the Dark Horse Manowar compensator. I am super excited. Please, obviously, don't forget your drain plug. If you took it out, obviously you needed to drain it. Go ahead and make sure you put it back in before you put oil in. Then obviously put your recommended oil, like you saw me do, recommended oil and recommended amount of oil. It might change, especially if you do as much different things as I did, either a different size clutch basket, like, you know, with more material, or a different size. We cut down a considerable amount of material for the Man-O-War compensator. So make sure you do all that, and then don't forget to adjust your actual clutch cable with free play at the lever. And then, like I said in the beginning, Evolution recommends you come back after a few miles. I'm going to give it like 15, 20 at least, I think. And then we'll come back and see if we have to adjust that any, which I don't think we will, but we'll find out. This is the stage where you would put your derby cover on and go ride it and enjoy all your hard work. However, I have a new derby cover, and you guys have to wait till the next video to see that. I'm trying to keep these videos relatively short and simple as far as what they are about, so people can find them easily. I don't want to mix too much in. Also, I don't want to get cheated out of a video. If I'm able to spend some money on a part and make a video on it, I'm going to do that. So make sure you are subscribed. Please like this video. Check out all the videos in the Lowrider S build series, and specifically this bulletproof primary playlist. Wow, bulletproof primary playlist. That's almost a tongue twister. Primary playlist. So make sure you check out all that stuff. Check out Tugger Speed for some sweet clothes like this, or really mostly some sweet bike parts, like a lot of stuff I have on my bike from them. They're good guys. Get the affiliate link, help me out, and then use my coupon code RIDINDAD for 10% off pretty much everything in their store. So definitely get some savings going on over there. Check out my Instagram, my TikTok, all that jazz. Really appreciate you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. I love making these videos for you guys. Every week I get more and more guys contact me on Instagram about questions about whether or not something I have works the same as theirs, or what do you think this is, or whatever. Whatever the question is, I am more than happy. You are never going to bother me on Instagram. I turned off my notifications a long time ago for all social media because it got crazy and my hours for work were crazy. So I couldn't have my phone on loud, but then I needed it on loud, and my wife turned all of my post notifications off, so you will never ever bother me. Every time I log in Instagram, that's the only time I get them, which is perfectly fine. I respond to everybody unless there was one guy that's trying to sell me cryptocurrency, or I had to buy a gift card and I send the gift card to him, but then his company gives me crypto, and it was a win-win because his company writes it off in taxes. And so if you are a scam, I will not respond to you, or I will have fun with you, and then I will post it to my story because I enjoy doing that too. All right, we're done. I'm done talking. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it very much. Ride safe, guys. Until the next time, ride safe, have fun. Dad out.